What's going on, dudes? My name is TDC and welcome back to IronMine. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic today. I've been out searching for a SABER, and this is kind of cruel, but I've got some live bait here. So once we find a good one, I was going to get the, whoops, wrong button. I was going to get the raw mutton off of this guy so we could tame it up, but I know that there was some sabers over here before, because when I very first started, I started over there in Scotland, and I took a raft all the way up and I parked it right underneath that rock, and then I got off and went all the way up to the top of that hillside there, and last time there was a bunch of sabers over there, but I haven't found any yet. So I'm hoping there may be some over there by where we got the Dodie the other episode. And yeah, so I did do a little bit of taming. I got this guy. He spawned over there kind of towards the swampy area where we got our Pteranodon from forever ago, it feels like. And I think he was a level, or she was a level 174? Something like that. I always forget the levels. I need to start marking it down on their inventory, leaving a note or something. But yeah, so she came out pretty high level, 200 something, but I've been boosting a lot of stuff into her stamina and then a little bit into her health, and then the rest I've been doing into melee damage. So she's kind of a good all-around flyer right now. She's not the fastest, as you can tell, but it is nice because they can pick up dinos now, which is awesome. I did not realize that they had changed it, so they pick up, or they can pick up Ankies and Dodies now, which is insane. That is like a game changer, because before it was only, what was it, Quetzals and, that's not a bad pick. But it was only Quetzals, and I think Griffins can do it. I've never tamed Griffins before, but I think the Wyverns could do it as well. So that is really, really handy, and that actually led me to my next tame. I found a level 174 Anki that I tamed up so I could start collecting some metal, and I'll show you all this stuff once we get back over to base. But right now I gotta try to find a saber so we can do some exploring on ground, because I've only been flying back and forth places that I've actually explored pretty well. And I want to explore some new areas, but I want to make sure I do that on the ground. So we need a good ground mount, and I feel like a saber is a pretty good way to start. I'd really like to get a Thylo at some point because they can climb everything, but I haven't seen any of those yet. So we're going to get a saber because I know they spawn around here, and then once we get one of those guys, we can kind of progress forward. So I am going to do some scouting. Hopefully I can find something, and then I will bring you guys back. Alright, we're a little higher than I would have liked to have gone, but check that out. We got a 174. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there's a 180. Okay, we're doing this. Let's go ahead, take this guy out. Oh no! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He went under the water. Can we do this and survive? I hope so. Okay, yeah, we got 82. That should be good. Oh, I thought I was gonna freeze. Let's go ahead and transfer all of that onto our bird so it stays good just a little bit longer, about 30 minutes or so. Where'd that 180 go? Is that him? 180. Oh, guys, this is awesome. All right, we're gonna take this, see if we can pick this thing up. Oh, we got it. Okay, I have a little bit of a taming pin built up over by my base, so I'm hoping we can make it all the way over there, and we should be all set. I just gotta figure out where we're going. This way. Hey, where you going, dude? Alright, so I gotta get my stamina back here. We're almost home. We're like right outside the base right now. Let's go pick this thing up. And we got to do a flyby of the base because, dude, where are you going? What are you doing walking backwards? Ah, you hit hard. Okay, yeah, so this is my taming pin over here just to the right, and I believe that I got a couple of walls missing. So we gotta do something about that real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can drop this guy off, and hopefully he'll stay in here. But you see that middle spot right there? We gotta get that fixed up. So I'm hoping he won't go anywhere. They're just kind of staying there. And let's see if we can craft up some. I need enough for 2 of these. Okay. Let's get back over there and fill in the gap before it decides to get out. Hopefully it didn't. No, okay, good. Alright, slowly but surely. Whoa. This is so sketchy. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why I couldn't see it. Okay. Should be good. He can't get out now, I don't think. So we got pillars and then we got door frames all around. So we should be good. Okay, let me go get my stuff. Alright, let's see if we can do this. So I've got 2 different rifles here. I got this one, which does 342.8 damage, and then I have this one, which is just a normal primitive long one. Or primitive long neck that only does 100% damage. So I've kind of been noticing that this one can do a lot of damage pretty quickly, but I think it does like a significantly bigger amount of torpor, I believe. This guy's kind of glitching out, so I gotta kind of watch it. If he starts getting too bloody, then I switch over to the 100% damage one. Ooh yeah, I don't want to get headshots. Probably does a lot more torpor though. This guy being a 180 can probably take it, but I still want to be careful. Oh yeah, check it out. That was quick. What was that, like 4 shots? But yeah, it does quite a bit of damage, so we got to be kind of careful. But all right, cool. So we got this guy all tamed up. I'm gonna let him starve for just a little bit, or her starve for just a little bit, and then we'll throw some raw mutton on there. It shouldn't take too long with the mutton, I don't think. Man, 31% off of 1 eat with this raw mutton. This stuff is crazy. Now I'm wondering too, I have some cooked mutton and I want to see what it prefers. I don't know if it's the raw mutton or if it's the cooked stuff, because both of them say that wild carnivores love it, and I guess we'll find out. So let me just pull some. Whoops, nope, wrong button. I hate that it's backwards from here, like it's mirrored. Drives me crazy. Cooked mutton. Is it not a thing? Oh, I guess it's not. I don't know what it's called. Let's hurry up and go grab some of that real quick. Got a whole bunch of it in my little bin. This thing is kind of cheaty. This stuff, a cooked lamb chop, that's what it's called. This stuff, or this bin, it keeps things good for a long time. Like I cooked this meat well over a week ago and it's still in here. So, and it doesn't take power. So I don't know how I feel about that. It is nice though, but don't tell the devs. This is what makes me wonder this, is because this is love in all capitals. It says most wild carnivores love this meat, but this one, wild carnivores love this meat. I don't know, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see which it prefers. Nah, it prefers the raw stuff. It just ate again. We're getting about 30% off each one of those. That is awesome. So plus 89 levels. Not a bad tame. Yeah, we did it. Alright, so let's go ahead and tag you. What would be a good name? We got Cuddles on the other server. Can't be Mittens. You don't have any white feet or nothing like that. I don't know what we should name you. I don't know. If you guys got ideas for names, make sure you leave it in a comment down below. But yeah, so the reason I wanted a SABER is they can do quite a bit of damage. Let's see how much damage you do right out the bat. 93, not terrible, but they're also quick, and their stamina is normally pretty good. Last time I used SABERs. Let's see, what is your stamina? You got 1,000 stamina. Movement speed is 130. 25 or 2200 health. See, you get about 100 per level. That's not bad. So we'll probably get health up to about like 6,000 or so, I would like. And then from there, we can start bumping some of the other stats. I don't really think we're gonna need a bunch of weight. Stamina, I think, should be okay. So we may just do melee damage and movement speed after that. We will see. Alright, well, before we start adventuring, I kind of want to go explore a little bit today. Ooh! This is a really cool thing about this area right here. We get drops every now and then. And it just lights up the base, which is really cool. It's really cool at nighttime. It like lights up everything. Let's eat some of our lamb chops, shall we? But yeah, so let's go and see what this drop is real quick. And then I will show you around the base. I've done a little bit of work around here. And not a whole lot, but I will show you what's going on. So anything good? It is only a green drop. Cementing paste I will take. Mortar pestle. We could always use this stuff. An ascendant bow. Not terrible. But yeah, so one of the major smaller changes that I have done around here is I put this guy in. I don't know if we're going to keep it or not. It is a little cheaty. But we have this redwood stump. And then we also have this tap from Eco's Trees, and it produces sap fairly quickly. Like I just pulled this out probably an hour ago, and it's already got 20 more in there. So I've just kind of been collecting that. I don't really know if we're gonna need a whole bunch of sap anytime soon, but I figure we might as well just start collecting it. But I think eventually we'll have some sort of like little redwood base set up, or there may actually be something set up for sap. But yeah, so we got that set up for now. I put in some trees just kind of for some decoration, which I think look okay. This is the redwood log thing. It's made in the redwood table, but I don't know, I thought that was kind of cool. I think I'm probably gonna end up moving it, but this is one of the new additions to the team. We got this Anki, which I believe that he was a 174, and I found him cruising right over there on the beach, kind of where we found this SABER at, close to over there. And yeah, I don't know, it's not bad, man. So this guy has allowed me to get a whole bunch of metal, which is awesome. Oh, and I did get some of our dinos named up here. So we got Justified. I believe it was 9-Leaf Clover, actually a member of the server here. He suggested Justified because Justified was the name of the horse that won the Kentucky Derby last week. And since this guy is my fastest, I thought that was a pretty fitting name. But the rest of the crew here, I went with Lord of the Rings names. So we have Shadowfax, we have Bill the Pony, we got Brego, which is the very first horse I tamed, we have Lightfoot, and then we have Shadowmane back there. So I don't want to get too much into the lore of Lord of the Rings. I could just go on and on for hours, but we got all of these guys set up here. So I think that's a really cool team. And each one of these guys kind of has, I've been trying to level weight on these guys. So you can see this, he has 1300 health. What do you have? Oh, you got a bunch of seeds in your inventory. And this one, they've all got a ton of weight, so if I ever need to like run around and gather a whole bunch of stuff that weighs a lot, I just kind of train these guys up and run off with them. So got those guys' names. We got Eugene over here, which I think is a really good name, and one of my patrons agreed with me, so I went ahead and named that one Eugene, which I like that guy. He's just a cool color, and he does some work. I did get another dung beetle, which is over here, and these guys have been producing like mad, man. They are awesome. I have so much fertilizer now, which is crazy. Do you have any on you? No, you're out. But these guys have been doing some work. I've got a full double storage chest over here full of fertilizer, and I'm working on this one here. So once we get crops up and going, we should be able to last quite a while before we have any kind of S+ farmer and stuff like that. We should be okay for a little while, so we will see. But around the base, I've made a little bit of changes. I've actually had to rebuild this thing like 3 times because of the stupid demo gun. I kept picking it up on accident. The first time wasn't with the demo gun. The first time was I was trying to place a pillar here with the ceiling on top of it to put our generator on. But the problem was it placed weird, so I went to try to break the pillar, and when I did, it broke something over here. And so when I fixed this, it broke something over here, and it just went all the way around until I got to here, and then it started going back this way, and then something happened. I was messing with something. I think it may have been the demo gun, but I accidentally picked up the whole cliff platform, and everything just went crumbling down to the ground. So I actually had to rebuild this thing like 3 times. And what I ended up doing differently this time is, before I was using the fence foundations here. So it took 2 fence foundations to go from pillar to pillar. And then instead of doing that, I went from these ones, and these are just wide enough for 1 fence foundation. And so let me show you the pattern that I used this time. So show all connected. I don't know if it's necessary to have these 2 here, but it helped to line this one up here. But from here, I built off 2 this way, and then it allowed me to build out 2 this way, which covered the rest of the cliff platform there. But then from here, it allowed me to build 2 out. But the only downside is I couldn't place these stone railings out here. I had to place them 1 in. So it ended up giving us like this little balcony thing all the way around the cliff platform, which isn't bad. We still have plenty of room here in the middle to work. And I don't think we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff set up over here anyway. But yeah, so that was a big pain in the butt. But we finally got it all finished. And it seems to be working okay now. So I picked things up. I've removed them just to make sure that they're all good. And everything seems to be working fine. But we do have a bunch of stuff in here. I've got a little bit of obsidian that I've been collecting. A bunch of metal that I've been smelting up. And then silica pearls too. So speaking of silica pearls, I went out to try to go get some silica pearls and oil. And I lost our dolphin. I got jumped by a bunch of mantas and it just tore me to shreds. Killed me, killed my dolphin. I had to go back over there with the shark and almost just about killed the shark as well. There was a bunch of mantas. I think they all came off of one of the basils. And yeah, they destroyed me. So yeah, but I've been doing a little bit of crafting. I got a generator all set up and running. The reason I made that is because these guys down here were starving, the shark and the dolphin, before it died, and I needed a good way of keeping these guys fed. So the guys on the server told me to check out the Tavan's Trough. This guy acts like a refrigerator for meat and berries. Whatever you put in here keeps it from spoiling so quickly, and it helps a lot. So before I had that, I had to take the shark out, and I just had to fill up its inventory with meat, and by the time I logged in next, it was pretty much all spoiled. So that is a lifesaver over there, and it's helping keep most of these dinos fed, which is cool. So we did get a couple of gifts that I want to show off real quick. I logged in the other morning and had a note in my inventory, and this is from your Mandan. It said, "Eggs in the bin, hope the color is right, and welcome." So this is from your Mandan. He gave us 2 dimorph eggs, fertilized dimorph eggs. So I'm not going to hatch these guys just yet because I don't really have a good spot for it. But one day we will hatch these guys and they'll be pretty cool. So it's been a long time since I messed with dimorphs. But we also got this little cutie. This is from Rimtis. She's another member here on the server, and this thing is adorable. So this is a Shinehorn, which is from the Aberration map, which I haven't played yet. But oops, let's go ahead and toss Ivory over there, or there. That's fine. But this thing is awesome. It is so cute. I just love it to bits. The color is awesome. The cyan and like kind of the navy blue purplish color, which is really cool, and they also light up. Which is awesome. So I think in Aberration, like, something comes out of the darkness. I've been trying to keep myself in the dark on it for a little bit because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But these guys emit light like a torch, but it allows you to have like a free hand, which is cool. And you can also toss these guys and they act like a mobile torch. Why am I throwing things like right next to me? But yeah, so they kind of just light up the area around them. I believe that once the charge goes all the way down to 0, it turns off. And then it's got to charge back up. But these things are really, really cool because then you can pet them and turn them off, or you can pet them and turn them back on. So really, really cool little shoulder pet thing. But I really do appreciate it. So guys, thank you so much. It's awesome. You guys are too kind. But yeah, so let's go ahead and drop you here because I would be devastated if anything happened to you. Well, one of the things I am worried about with this guy is it looks like it only eats the agaravic mushroom. And I don't know if it's going to eat berries or not. So she loaded up the inventory with these mushrooms. And I'm hoping that it will eat berries because once that runs out, I don't have a way of getting to Aberration yet. And I don't want that to starve. So you guys will have to let me know what the deal is with that. So hopefully we're good. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for all the changes around here. I haven't really done too much. But Yeah, I don't know. I think it's coming out pretty nice here. Alright, so I think before it gets too dark here, we're gonna head off a little bit and do some exploring. I wanna go kind of down this beach here, and then I think up around the corner is Monkey Puzzle's old base. I'm not sure if he still uses that base very often, but I know some of the other people are set up over here, and I just kind of want to explore this way a little bit, so we will see what is going on. Hopefully we can get some levels on this guy as well. We do have a box. Kill you before you run off. We're just gonna kind of kill everything in sight. Try to get as many levels as possible. But yeah, so I think we're gonna kind of go around the beach on the way in, and then we'll try to work our way back through the forest on the way back. I don't want to go too far because it is almost nighttime, but we will see what happens. So I know that they have like a community center. I don't know if it's a community center or not, but something set up over here around the blue obelisk. Looks like we got, oh, this is Cool Nerd's base. That's what it was. So he has like this giant castle. This thing is awesome. Can I poke my head in here? I don't want to explore too much. I just kind of want to see what's going on. This is amazing. So cool looking. I like what he's done with all the different like levels that's going on here. Very, very cool. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to intrude upon his base, but let's see what else is going on. So it looks like he's got a shark. That is a giant sand pile. And then over here, what is this thing? It's like a little community hut, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like there's just a bunch of beds and stuff in here for people to spawn at. And then like Sidelock's got some dinos over here. SL. Okay, I guess that is Sidelock. He's got a Thylo. And a Griffin. Nice. Maybe that's his base, I'm not exactly sure. We got the blue obby here, which we've flown over here before to grab a couple of drops and check out some of these boxes. Those boxes are so full of crap. It's just a bunch of beginner stuff and not a whole lot happening. But yeah, so what's up with some of these dinos walking backwards? I don't remember them walking backwards. Cool Nerd Shark. Miss Bitey. And I remember a long time ago, like one of the very first times I played on this map, I tamed a couple of animals over here. I tamed my first SABER, and then I also tamed a pretty decent level RG that was up on top of this hill here. So I don't know if they still spawn over here or not, but we will see. I think this is Monkey's base, or his old base anyway. Looks like he's still got some dinos and everything set up over here. I'm just gonna poke my head in. I'm nosy. I really like his fence though. Looks really cool. Yes, I think this is like his first little base he had. It was like on stilts. Very cool. Let's get up out of here. It looks like we're stuck. Hold on. Go around this rock. And we'll close the door. Let's head up there and see, because I know there's some ruins. I think that way is pretty much just all desolate beach. Not a whole lot happening. But up here, I know there used to be some ruins. I figure they've probably been improved since the last time I've seen them. You can kind of see them up on top of that hill. But yeah, up here is where I found the saber-tooth, so I'm wondering if they still spawn over here or not. Maybe they do. Yep, they do. We got levels. This guy, level 24, 120 Yankee, 30 Yankee. And it looks like we got a scorpion. Oh, dead scorpion. High level Doties though. It's not bad. Up here. Yeah, these guys. There used to be a chest or like a crate thing that spawned up here. Oh, it still does. I don't remember if this one gave you a bunch of junk, but we're gonna see. Yeah, pretty much a bunch of junk. I've got so much of this stuff already. I don't need it. Arrows we will drop as well. And flint we don't need right now. Yeah, so those crates are good to start with because they give you a lot of XP. Oh, hi dude. What level are you? 162 scorpion? We could probably do better. Oh, I think we're stuck. Oh, he was doing his little dance animation. I hate that. I really wish they would make it so that you don't get the animation unless you're off of the dino. Like while you're riding and stuff like that, you shouldn't get that animation. It's annoying. Uh-oh. Where'd that scorpion go? Oh, are you stuck? Give me your levels. I think we should probably get a fair amount of chitin off of him too. Yeah, 103 chitin, that's not bad. Oh no. Help? Are you unstuck now? No. Get rid of this metal node. Can you get out now? Too heavy to jump. Oh, I can't see anything. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Can I break this rock? No. What about this rock? Guys! We're stuck. Come on. Can you get out of there? No, you're stuck. We're gonna have to go get the bird to get you out of here. Ugh. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Can't break that. Can break this one. That's not really gonna do anything. Alright, come this way. I need you to get out of there. Alright, well that ain't gonna work, so let's just tell you to stay put. I'm gonna have to go. I wish I had my glider. Didn't bring it because I thought, I guess you know what, we may as well keep it on us. But yeah, let me go grab my bird. Let's see if we can get this guy unstuck. Oh, actually, you know what? I think hopefully Monkey doesn't mind. I'm gonna see if I can borrow his bird and just fly over there and pick him up, get him out, and I can just park him real quick. We will see. Alright, Monkey, I'm borrowing your bird for just one quick second. So we can get my cat unstuck. It figures there would be one spot on this whole map that you can get a dino really stuck. And I found it the first time I take my guy out. Haha! We're free. Alright, well, let me park his bird back real quick and then we'll go explore a little bit more. Okay, well, let's not go that way. Can I kill this pego? Stupid guy. Did I get my gun back? Okay, I did. I hate those things, man. Why are those in this game? I'm gonna kill all the pegos. Oh, you better give me my darts back. We can kill them, we just can't let them get away. But yeah, so I think over this way is pretty much just kind of all beach. In fact, I want to know What is this called? Olga Beach. Yeah, so it's basically just a bunch of palm trees, and there's a couple of nice actual building areas, like flat spots and stuff. Like this would not be a bad spot to set up. A bad place to set up. Could be some cool stuff, like a little beach resort. Oh, it looks like somebody... Whoa, there's a lot of dinos out there. Whose place is that? There's a lot of dinos out there. Don't fall off. Check this out. This is cool. Let's see if we can go into K mode. This is like... This is awesome flat rock that comes out of here. That is really cool. So it doesn't really take you anywhere. This place is pretty much just like a sheer cliff right on that side. But to get back up there, you gotta go back that way. So this is actually a pretty cool spot. I don't know how like well defended you could keep that place, especially if you're like playing like PvP. Hey, you die too. I don't like you. But it looks like a pretty neat spot to build at least. Let's get some more health going. We can get that nice and high. But yeah, so we're gonna check the top of this cliff here. Go up this way just a little bit, and then we'll probably go and wrap up today's episode and head back. But I just want to see what's going on up here. This place is really cool looking. Oh, looks like we got another base or something set up over here. We'll go check that in just a second. I just want to see what's over here. I'm also looking for a good spot for crystal that I can take our new Anki. Oh, it's a nice waterfall. This is cool. There's an Anki. 114. Alright, let's go check out this base. What is this? It looks... Oh, it's a forge. That'd be nice to use. Is this somebody's base or like a community center? It looks like a be fun build. Am I right? This is really cool. What is down here? Yeah, so it looks like we got fabricator, bunch of forges, Jenny, there's a bed, banana hooligan. I don't know who that is. I really like this though. This is cool looking build. Be fun. Yeah, so I'm guessing he was the one that built this. So this must just be like a little community center thing. So it's got water for crops and all that kind of stuff and beds. This is really cool looking. This is a great spot too. Very cool. We got a bonfire outside. I don't know if some of the doors are broken or what's going on there. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you go check out everybody else on the server. There are links to everybody down in the description. So go check them out. Go subscribe. Tell them I said hi. And I will see you guys next time, all right? Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. See you next time. Peace.